fan, det här är det kallaste jag någonsin har badat i. Okej. Oh, this is the coldest I've ever swam in.
Welcome back to Svalbard, everyone. As you can see, summer is in full swing and it is swimming season. We finally have our boat in the water and we're out on our first trip of the season. So before we continue the Arctic swimming, let me show you where we are and how we got here. But first of all, my name is Cecilia and I live on Svalbard, an island close to the North Pole, and welcome back to a new video. Christopher and I, and Grim and Fenris, headed out in the most incredible weather, where it seriously felt like we were gliding through the sky. It was unreal. We set sail for Trygghamna, which is a very good place to anchor this early in the season, since many of the other fjords are still covered by ice. And the trip over to Trygghamna is about 3 hours.
Oh, this is the coldest I've ever swam in. Oh. That was just a little granny dip. Does that even count, Christopher?
I don't know.
Here comes the energy. Och fy fan vad skönt. Oj. Gud vad sjuk känsla det är alltså. Nu är jag typ varm. Grim, do you want to swim with me? #ocean.
I wasn't ready to do any proper swimming this time. It was just way too cold, so I did a lot of these granny dips. It's difficult to explain how ice water dipping feels, but imagine it like this. When you first dip your body in, it's like pins and needles. Your whole body gets a shock, your breathing becomes shallow and you have to work on slowing your breath and keeping calm. But when you get out of the water, it only takes a second or two for it to go from uncomfortable to there being a huge rush of energy going through your entire body. It feels like a mix of euphoria and warmth, and suddenly you don't feel cold anymore and you're just happy. This is why I swear by cold water dips, and it even has proven health benefits. I made a whole video on it, so if you're interested, just go check that out. After swimming in the cold Arctic water, it feels very good to take a hot shower, and this video is sponsored by Function of Beauty. I've always been very passionate about my hair and enjoy having it long and healthy. I've never done any color work to it and very rarely go to a salon, so for me, the products that I use at home are very important. What I really like about Function of Beauty is that their products are sulfate and paraben free, also 100% vegan, cruelty free and dermatologist tested. You can also make them silicone free, which is what I did. You take a quiz on their website to create your own custom formula based on your preferences and needs. When I'm out on the boat, my hair gets very dry from the salt water and wind, so I need products that help keep it hydrated, and these products have really helped add moisture and make it look and feel really healthy. You can get 20% off your first 16-ounce custom set when you click my link in the description box. And thank you so much to Function of Beauty for sponsoring this video.
I am now all showered and I am like a little shaky because I'm still very cold. But that was a proper swim. No, it was not a proper swim. It was a granny dip, but it was like 5 granny dips. I felt like that's the only thing I could do today. You know, I have to ease into the season. And Christopher, it's our first boat trip this year.
Yes.
That's nice, isn't it?
Oh, super nice with the season start.
Yeah. Here comes with the rifle. I'm gonna put that down. A shotgun, sorry, for the polar bears. There seem to be no polar bears in this area, which is quite nice because now we don't have to worry. There's a few other boats as well. But where we are now, you can't really see them. I think there's 2 other boats. But so now we are making dinner. It's quite late. Oh my gosh, it's 10. It's 15 past 10. We've only had breakfast today because it takes like a little bit to get here. We left Longyearbyen at around 3 or 4. And then what did it take? 2 hours to get here?
I think it almost took 3 hours because we're driving really slow.
Yeah, that's true. Almost 3 hours. So, but now we're just going to stay here till tomorrow, which is kind of the perfect first trip because, you know, just to know that everything is working correctly and it's, I don't know, it's nice to do a quick one because tomorrow there will be a lot of wind coming. So we're going to have to leave in the morning.
Yeah.
So we're going to get up early and enjoy some breakfast here and coffee. And then we're gonna go home again. Oh, I'm starting to warm up now. I'm wearing... The worst thing I would say about swimming or dipping is your feet. Your feet die. Everything else is completely fine. But it's your extremities, is that what it's called? Your toes and your fingers get very, very cold. Wow, it is absolutely breathtaking here today. But now we need some food. And I just realized maybe you are new here watching this video. And if you are, subscribe. Also, I'll give you a boat tour because you might not have seen this boat because we got it last summer. And yeah, so let's do a quick boat tour. This is the living room, you could say, and the kitchen. And here we have Grim. You're a sweetheart. Går det bra? He sleeps so much on board this boat. Kitchen.
The whole kitchen.
Back here, we have, down here, everything is very messy now. You have a double bed sleeper with a low roof. But that is perfect to store stuff, or if you have guests that want to sleep down here, I'll show you. Look! We need to give it some love and some TLC, but it's fine. Also, quick reminder, this boat is old. Is it over 20 years, Christopher?
Yeah.
So
built in 98.
Built in 98. So you will see that around the boat, that it is far from perfect, but that is perfect for up here. It really is, because this place is dirty. It is, you know, crazy. We have the dogs. We wanted, first of all, a boat we could afford. And then to get this is more than I ever thought that we would get. It's so big. But the motor is new, right? And that is what you said that we need.
Yeah.
Look at this. I love this. You'll see here that there's age to these. Okay, faster. This is the main area. Captain's chair. And then this is our sleep area. And also the bathroom. So here on either side we have what we call stick cabin, which I would now like to call baby berths. This is baby berth number 1. Whoa, that has a lot of stuff in it. So this is actually a sleeping place, a cabin, I think you would call it, maybe. I've forgotten all my boat lingo. I used to work on boats, but can't remember. So that is one of those. And then here is the other one. Oh, no. Yeah, so like I said, I've been looking for these. We have this is the first trip, so we haven't done anything. This is what I'm gonna do another day. But you can sleep in there. We're gonna use it for storage. Here is a perfect in-between space for my chaos. Oh, I haven't even made the bed. Look at the mess. Look at this. But this is our sleeping place, our bed. But like I said, we have not fixed the boat for this year. I haven't even made the bed. So that is kind of what I should do now, but we're going to eat first. And then I'm going to make the bed, and then another day, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to go through all of the things that we have, sort everything out, because for the winter we store it on land. So we just kind of chuck everything away. And now we have to deal with it. We even have a little TV in here, but it's not connected to anything. But yeah, so I have some things to do in front of me. And then from this view, bathroom, a toilet and a shower and a mirror. We're gonna go into pee, guys. Yes, we are. And Fenris is wondering what is going on. Okay, I need to fix the seat a little bit. I'm wearing too much clothing. Fenris, if you move your face a little bit, it's gonna be easier. Grim is behind me, all ready to go. You see him? Oi! This makes Fenris är väldigt ny. Fenris is very new at this. Okay? Sit kvar. Sit there. Now, here we go. Do not... Okay, Sanna. I was wondering what's happening. Wow! This is so beautiful! You guys are gonna have the best pee of your life. Okay? We need to work on yours. Oh! You like going in the water, that's funny. That's why you need good wellies. That went well. Peeing and peeing. It's a lot of snow. Look at this. What is this? Fenris! Be careful! Yeah! Grim, you're very dangerous over there. Come here! Förstår vi killar? Huh? There we go. That's more like it.
Christopher is so funny. He's like, I need some alone time. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna take the small boat and Grim and we're gonna go for a little ride. I'm like, okay. So it's actually really nice because sometimes you just need some alone time. But so I'm gonna start setting up the bedroom and put the sheets on. It's 11. I will tell you now that when you have midnight sun, you completely lose the sense of what is day and night. Even more than during the polar night, because during the polar night, you are ready to sleep at all times. Getting up is difficult. You just want to snooze. Your body wants to snooze. And for some weird reason, it's just kind of easier to have that mindset to, you know, always know that you can go to bed is super easy. Because then when you do get up, you work on energizing yourself. When it's the other way around, it is so difficult to make yourself go to sleep. Does that make any sense? It's difficult to know that, okay, I need to go to bed now. Like before, I have no idea at any time what time it is. Fenris is snoring. And I don't know why it is such a different experience than the polar night, but it really is. It also is longer in a way. Because during the polar night, you do only have the 2.5 months where it's actual complete darkness. Whereas, you know, it's kind of super bright all the time now for, 4 months. Does this make any sense? But yeah, so it's unsurprisingly difficult to go to sleep. It's 11. I have no feeling of wanting to go to sleep at all. And I got up at like 8:30 this morning. But still, I'm like, I could stay up all night. But I won't do that. Also, a lot of people are asking if the shops and everything are open longer. No. During the polar night, it's the same as during the midnight sun season. Life just kind of goes on as normal. You know what my biggest fear about being on the boat in the summer is? It's waking up and there being a polar bear, like, on board. The worst thing is this can happen. Oh my gosh, a baby fox. Okay, wait. Is it too far away? Oh my gosh. I think it's a small one. I think it might be a baby. Not a baby, but a small one. They have such a big tail for their body. That was a nice moment. Oh, they're losing their fur now, so they look hilarious. Okay, back to what I was saying. My biggest fear is waking up to a polar bear on board. This can happen. This is why we, of course, bring our guns with us when we are out. You need that at all times, because the polar bears can easily climb on board your boat. And then I'm also having a new fear, which is that they could, like, since they weigh so much, I'm wondering if they have the possibility to actually, like, capsize the boat. I'm gonna need to Google this. Or do I? Yeah. What we usually do, if we would ever be in an area where we know that there is a polar bear or that we see one, we would have one person up at all hours. So we would do the shift of bear watch, because they can absolutely find this so interesting and that it smells like food and they want to come and check it out. And that wouldn't be very nice. So that is definitely a fear. They break everything. They have gone on boats and ripped things out and just, like, picked apart the boat. So yeah, but very often when we're sleeping somewhere, Christopher, he would be up here going to bed later, or he would just be up here sleeping because he really likes this sofa. Now we're gonna go and set up the bed so we can go to sleep. Oh, it's cold in here. I bought these fitted sheets when I was in IKEA with Christopher in Portugal for this very purpose of being in the boat. Oh, I'm so cold. And I think that it will be perfect. look at this. It's so wrinkly and everything, but you know. We don't have a duvet for this bed. So we're gonna have to put blankets there. I do not know where the duvet went. So we're gonna figure that out. But I think it looks so nice and new and just fresh. Thank you, IKEA. Whoa. This is actually a super big bed. What does it sound like? Oh, it's this one's open. That's why it's so cold in here. It's nighttime! I'm wearing my boat pajamas. It's the darkness. And then we have this one. It's actually quite good. That's quite dark, isn't it? Oh, this is so cozy. Oh my gosh, new sheets. Look at how cozy. Oh, it's 1 a.m. So this whole sleeping thing is working out perfectly. But if I go to bed now and I get up in 8 hours, no. I have to get up at 8. That's never gonna happen. But okay, in the perfect world, I would get up at 8. It's never gonna happen. I'm just feeling very happy right now. Okay, I need to go to bed. I shall talk to you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, let's have a look at the view. Good night, smooches. God morgon mina pojkar! Hej! Har du inte på dig din... Oh, it's raining! Hallå! Wait, vänta. Vänta. Hej killar! Vänta Grim.
Vänta.
1 second. Varsågod. Hallå! Inte in. Come on. Oh, you guys are dirty. Okay, you're not dirty, you're just wet. Run. Oj, run. Ja, tack. Judy. How are you, Christopher?
All right.
Yeah. It's beautiful, but it's raining, which is also cozy, but I wanted to drone. I'm gonna go and put some coffee on. Oh, hello, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Oh, sweethearts. Sweethearts. Is this something Christopher had for breakfast? Oj, kom on. Hello. Hey, Feminis. Hi. You're so happy. It's time to make coffee. Hey. That is very, very big. Yeah, so we're gonna leave now.
Väder, men jag måste ut och fixa.
So what I have to do now is help him get the anchor up because the chain gets twisted. So he's gonna tell me at the same time we also want to make sure that we are not drifting off our course here. So we're just not floating away into the abyss. Look at this view. You see? We are racing against the wind, so we are going right now. Just like we said yesterday, we're just getting up and going straight away. So that's what we're doing now. And probably the weather should be fine while we go home, so we don't have to, you know, have a chaos trip home. Good work, team. Hello?